welcome to the 12th episode of Booze and Tunes. As always, your co-host and greatest friend, Thomas T. Rads Radley. Slight golf clap for that one.
Yeah.
As always, my co-host and cohort, Lee Woogie Woogo. Golf clap for that one as well.
Got the direction right that time.
Our Charlie Day wild card boy, Andrew Arco Grimbeard Veery. Up in the top right for me, probably somewhere else for you guys. And tonight, an amazing guest that we have joining the podcast. One of the most voraciously up-and-coming punk bands in the scene. Ogbert, the nerd fucker golf clap. Let's let it rip, boys.
Oh, shucks. Chaos.
Let's go.
All right, so tonight we have Madison, Ross, and Matt joining us. We do not have Shawn, at least as of yet, so we're gonna cruise on past that one. What I want to start with tonight, though, we never, ever start with the band. We want to start, because at least we have one of you here, with Pep Rally.
Oh, shit.
Let's fucking go! Yeah!
Pep Rally! I'll drink to that.
So this was Shawn, Ross, and question mark Joe.
Hey, I'm with you.
Yeah, that was a project that ran from like 2015 to like 2018 or so. And that was like the first band that I did. It's how I met Madison, and I did it with Shawn.
And bad advice.
Yeah. That was that's probably the song that I probably miss playing the most from that project.
And it's a phenomenal one, my guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, when we talk about things like that, we also we like to get into the nitty gritty of it all. You guys didn't just release that song. You had "It's Just Better This Way" in 2016, which was length, or at least an EP. It was like 6 or 7 songs. My favorites off that one, I spent the last few days listening to it, was "Shaky Lungs" and "Real Feelings." Those songs were absolutely phenomenal. I love that shit. But you guys also had several singles that you released throughout the course of that, being "Stop Life" and "Emotional Labor Days." Out of all of those, what would you say is your favorite of those?
I mean, "Emotional Labor Day" was kind of a good culmination of that. Was like the last thing we did as a project. It's the most modern sound, I think, for that band. The most. I don't know. That's where we wanted to end up, I guess.
That makes sense. And that was 2018?
That was 2017, I believe.
And you guys actually ended that project right before Ogbert became like a real thing, because you guys actually only started. I mean, it seems as though the band came to fruition in February of 2019. So,
yeah, we started playing. What was it? July, August.
We started practicing like July 2018.
July 2018. So you guys
started
writing. You guys were at least collaborating with each other through the motions of things.
Right. Yeah, I had been playing in Madison's project, OK Friends.
Oh, we know all about that. Don't you worry, brother.
Oh, man.
Don't you worry. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with Ross. Ross, how do you feel about My Heart in the Real World?
My Heart in the Real World is a band that
the best fucking band.
Can you see my video? Because I'm like,
his cam's DC'd for me.
Oh, it is frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, check the general chat.
Dude,
I might have to switch to my phone.
I was geeking.
This is embarrassing, but I might have to switch. I might have to switch to my phone, but at least the audio for right now. My Heart in the Real World is a band that I really wish still existed. Kind of fell apart. Me and my sister, who fronted the band, really want to get something going again, but I miss that project a lot.
Well, hey, honestly, the shit that I did listen to from that was great. That was about 4 years ago now.
Yeah, I think the first EP was recorded 2016.
Right.
And we were working on a full length, but it kind of fell apart.
And it dissolved, but it wasn't. I mean, being that it was you and your sister, it wasn't like a typical breakup. It was more of just, you guys
it's just we couldn't.
Shoop's camera is
We're getting DDOS'd.
Yeah, we actually lost Two of you, I think now.
I'm still here. I just
okay.
turned my camera off to go grab something.
Ross, we're still having trouble getting your camera back to where it was.
You could maybe give a shot at leaving the Discord and joining back in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave and join back if you need to. Absolutely.
We've
Let's see how this works.
Just gotta get it just right.
yeah.
We had an interview a couple weeks ago with Jam Eater that got actually DDoSed.
No shit.
Really?
It was like a public Zoom call that was supposed to have a live Q&A. And it got leaked to 4chan or something, and then a bunch of people started coming in doing soccer chants.
Come on, dude! You guys got absolutely smacked.
It was. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's crispy clear now.
Oh, we're good.
There we
All right, word.
It looks
All right,
great.
I was just talking to myself for a minute straight.
All right, Ross. I'm gonna give you a phrase. You're gonna tell me your feelings. You ready?
Yeah.
Feeney, are you leaving?
That was a cold day.
Was it a cold day? It
It was
seemed
a really cold day.
It was a cold day. Okay. What do you remember about filming that?
That was a really fun shoot. We shot it with Chris Kunchak, who's kind of all over the place right now, doing videos everywhere.
Fucking homie.
Yeah, definitely homie. Known him for a long time. That was his band, the High School Superstars, formerly known as. That was one of the first bands that Pep had played with back in 2015 or so. But
Don't you put it there.
what was the question again?
So we were talking about Feeney and how you felt about acting in those, but also with Sales Ahead, Pixelated.
So
That's good.
So the funny moment that happened is I was getting into the van after shooting in the record store in Princeton, and I got we were getting all packed into the van, and I had my hand outside the rim of the van. My finger got smizzashed by that shit.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a poor experience, but is it a
otherwise it was great.
Other than that, you're saying was fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was a fun shoot. Got up really early both days. We filmed that was a 14-hour shoot, and half of it was just driving. It was just me and Chris going from Englishtown to Trenton to Flemington to Princeton to Asbury or something ridiculous like that. And then we were finally going to New Brunswick to film the scene where I fall down the stairs at the house party or whatever.
Yeah. And
we were looking for parking for 30 minutes. We were both so frustrated and angry and hungry, and we were just trying to park so hard to get a fucking taqueria burrito.
Yeah, taqueria
burrito.
So, would you fancy yourself a fan of watching Minions and eating Taco Bell with your girlfriend?
Deep, dude. Yo, that's so specific.
Suck on that one, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, my Facebook's just open like that.
No, I didn't say it was Facebook.
It's just conscious. Literally.
No.
What?
However, I will move on from that one.
Creepy.
No, that was a live stream extraordinaire from us, I think.
It was, honestly, that was a viewing pleasure of the ages. I will say that much.
If only you could have watched Minions.
I honestly watched it. I just wish I didn't, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it as much as you did, because if I was eating Taco Bell, I might have enjoyed it more. How do you feel about the Lil B song "Fuck KD"?
Oh, I love that song. And you fuck KD. Yeah, no, the curse is still with him. He's not going to win in Brooklyn.
No, he might not win in Brooklyn, but he did win with Golden State.
Oh yeah, he won. He really won.
did.
Yeah, they really needed him to win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe not needed him so much, but you know,
they won.
they took him apart regardless.
It was
Well,
fuck
KD
KD.
needed
It's
the
still
Warriors.
fuck KD. It's mad.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I mean,
KD
he
needed
did.
the
He-
Warriors
no, it's
rather
fact.
than the Warriors needing KD.
It's
Peach, how do you feel about that one? You think the Warriors needed KD? Or you think KD needed the Warriors?
KD needed the Warriors.
All right, he's
Okay.
Madison.
Oh no.
How was it spending one semester on visual arts and dropping out?
All right.
Oh my fucking. Okay, that's not like
Yeah.
too deep, but okay. So yeah, I went to film school for one semester. Couldn't fucking
Right.
deal with any of them, and then I actually didn't drop out. I changed my major to business.
Right, but you
Went
finished.
for like a month, then dropped out. No, I never.
There
finished
you
one.
go. There you go. There you go. Is
But
it
yes, I
okay?
did one semester of visual
Right,
arts,
dude.
and it was fucking awful.
Really?
True or false? You once bought a tall can of PBR at a Coheed and Cambria show from your 6th grade English teacher.
Oh my god! Holy.
I'll cheers to
shit.
that.
That's. Yeah. Yeah.
Coheed show.
Fuck. That was the show that me, you, and Shawn went to at PNC.
Shawn was there. I know that.
Yeah, my fucking 6th grade English teacher is working one of the booths. How the fuck did you get that?
You are Ogbert the nerd.
How the
We
fuck-
have to know that. We
That's
have
good.
to know
That's
that.
really good.
Thank you. How do you feel about Kermit Willy Wonka?
Yes. Oh, okay. I fucking get it. You're going with my fucking Reddit. Okay. Yeah.
I've actually
Okay.
never heard of Reddit before. I don't know what that is.
Yep, me
Okay,
neither.
no, 'cause
Dang.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. 'Cause that was
Wait, you're talking about Reddit right now? Is that what you want to talk about?
maybe not.
Let's get the gamers in the chat.
Okay, no,
The gamers have been in the chat
Represent.
thus far.
We stay in the chat.
All right. Well, if you want to talk about Reddit, how about Motion City Soundtrack, my favorite accident?
Okay.
Great song. It's one of the best. one of the best songs on that album.
And I quote, some of their best songs, but also some of their worst of their career.
There has to be
Oh,
both, no
man,
matter who
you
you're
said
speaking
it.
of, right?
In the same album, he claims that they have their best songs and also their worst songs.
I mean,
Unreal.
I stand by that.
There has to be both.
Well,
Like,
there doesn't
Capital
have to be,
H,
but there
great
can
song.
be.
Red Dress, kind of a waste of a song. Followed by Mary Without Sound. That song fucking rules.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Red Dress isn't that good of a song.
I'm upset.
I stand by that.
Which one of your friends worked at Kohl's?
I have a
So
couple
many,
friends who work for
honestly. So many people have
Everyone.
gone through the.
My mom got hella Cole's cash.
We just had a
Yeah.
shitload of
Yeah.
friends work at Kohl's, man.
Nice.
We just had a
Cold.
shitload-
Wait. I know where this is. Okay. Yeah, I had a friend who worked at Kohl's who repeatedly told me about people who shit in the clothing trying on room.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
That's just a Coles thing?
That's so cool.
He's a guy.
Jesus
Dick-
Christ.
The Dick's Sporting Goods got closed near us for someone shitting in the booth, the changing
Yeah,
I
booth,
think it's just like
I
a thing
remember
for
that.
like changing rooms.
and just fucking doing
They closed
wild.
the whole thing.
Yeah, they closed the entire shit.
We couldn't booth
Damn.
it. I don't know if they closed the whole
That's
booth.
actually not. He's not lying at all.
Yeah.
Put it in a bag.
How do you guys
Yeah,
feel
right.
about Shawn considering himself to be the best Smash player in all of Keyport?
Spray it. And...
Who?
100% backed.
Shawn? I'd put my money on it.
Would you
100%
put
backed.
He can't beat me though.
Oh,
Well, you're not from Keyport.
New
That's
Brunswick?
true.
You say?
Mate, perhaps.
No one knows where Renzo lives.
Yeah, no one.
Did-
I'm.
Renzo's off the
Is-
grid.
Is Shawn a WoW player?
Hmm?
Is Shawn a WoW player?
I think so. I think, or at least
I
used
know,
to be.
I know so.
I
No.
know.
What's their Blizzard?
He's probably playing something right now.
He's probably online
You're
rating.
creeping us out, lady.
Wait,
Cosmo
you-
Down.
I know you kids
No,
love him extra sloppy.
I think he just declined me from a raid invite.
Shawn, it says that Shawn is dead ass live on Discord. Well, not live, but he's online on Discord right now.
Get his ass in here!
Yo, drop the real fucking thing. Have him interrogated.
That's
He needs
fucking
to get in here to get interrogated.
Really?
There's many more things other than what I've already said, but we'll move on from Shawns Affairs.
I have a wheel here, just in case you didn't.
Oh yeah,
know.
before we, you know what? Let's spin the wheel of drunkenness,
It
shall
has
we?
words on it.
Oh no.
There's words on this one.
Oh, the wicked wheel you spin.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a wheel.
I love
This
this
is
show.
great.
Oh, there's
This
the
is
wheel.
best show.
Any of you guys are fans of trivia?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
As long as I
Oh,
know the
yeah.
question.
Oh, just
long
for,
as I know
As long
every
as I know
answer.
prepare for the second half, my friend.
oh, Byzantines has to drink.
All right, cheers to that one.
Who does?
Us, but you guys can drink
Byzantines
with
has to
us
drink.
anyways.
I'm a drink.
I'm
We have-
drinking with you.
Any volunteers?
Oh, there we go. Wait, so who was I communicating with on Twitter?
That's me.
Okay. He claimed that he could drink. 11 beers. That's what you said.
That is true. I'm on my third right now.
Just a quote for you.
It's a quote back to me.
We're gonna ruin Matt Renzo's life right now.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. I think I'm decently off the grid, but
He's looking himself up right now.
I
Jim,
low-key was.
true or false? You went to Stevens Institute of Technology
I did.
for electrical engineering,
I did.
right? And music and technology as well. You had
Yes.
you had several things that you were going for.
Yes.
But how do you feel about Cool and Good?
Cool and good. Boy.
I was looking
Cool
cool
and good. Cool and
Fucking
good.
gang gang, baby.
Cool and Good is the only band in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Yeah. Mad
That's
funny
a
kid.
tagline you have written several different places for that, just so you know.
Yes, it is, and I stand by it. Yeah. I mean, this was the band that I formed when I went to Stevens my freshman year. It was comprised of me and some friends that I met in the audio engineering club, and I actually played drums and sang, and we had a trombone player in our band. So it was guitar, drums, and trombone. We weren't ska, but yeah, we came out with an album this year actually.
Yeah. We all listen
If,
to it.
if fucking rules.
It's a bang.
Renzo sounds pretty Italian, no?
Yeah, I'm half Italian, half Greek.
Is your family from Acri, Italy?
Yes, Acri actually.
Let's fucking go.
That's awesome.
But in your own words, there are no fedoras allowed.
No
There
way.
are no. Okay, I remember that. Okay, that was like that was like my first. I thought I actually made that. Wait,
Yeah, you might have.
I might have.
You might have made it private, but you know what? Here's the thing: booze and tunes will always prevail.
True. Yeah, that was I think my first profile picture on Facebook or something.
Are the Foo
That's
Fighters Jazz?
hilarious.
Yes, the Foo Fighters are jazz.
They're jazz?
Foo Fighters are jazz.
Really?
Matt dies.
They played with Chick Corea at like the Grammys. I saw that on
They
like
did.
YouTube, and it was insane. It was like, why is this happening?
Now, what is it that you love the most about jazz?
It washes the dust away of everyday life.
There you go.
Ooh.
The best fucking answer I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's
How
what
about-
Art Blakey said.
I'll buy that every day.
Yeah.
But,
Damn, man.
but before that was the BeanBop Jazz Trio. No.
Yeah. Oh. So I meant to. I don't think Ogbert really even knows about this.
No, this is fucking news to me. What?
Oh, so I think I may have explained this on another podcast or thing we did, but I was not supposed to be in DIY. I'm a jazz musician. And when I was in high school, I made a little jazz trio with some friends of mine called the BeanBop Jazz Trio. I was the drummer, and we had a bassist and a piano player.
And those names,
And
Benjamin Jaco and Greg Pies.
oh no, that's actually a mistake. Those guys, other friends of mine that I know from jazz. But they're also great musicians. But
Wait,
the
Greg
other guy,
Wise, isn't that fucking
no, not Flycatcher Greg, a completely different Greg.
a different Greg
Same
Wise?
exact name.
You did perform with both of them at the New York Museum, right?
Yes, I did perform with both of them at the Newark Museum, but that's not the BeanBop Jazz Trio. That was just a one-off. Yeah, BeanBop was a group I made with some other friends, Frank and Paul.
But you actually from drums to bass in a span of, or I'm sorry, drums to bass, not bass to drums.
I think I'm the most confusing one because that was just me being stupid on the internet. Because basically, I was filling in my friend's band on bass, so I was like, friendship ended with drums. Now I'm a bass player, so I was just being snarky. But I low key was kind of a crisis about drums at that time, so maybe it was pretty accurate.
And so when you were a senior in high school, you wrote the song "Hey Hey Life's Okay" by yourself.
Did, all by myself.
No, it is solo credited to you though.
Wait, what?
It is solo credited to you though.
Is it?
Yep.
Scandal.
On Spotify, it is solo credited to you.
Really? So interesting.
What do you remember about writing those songs though? Because those seem to be like, if I may, maybe the first like amalgamation of the more forward, like very honest, very brash lyricism of Ogbert. What do you remember about recording that?
Recording the like Life's Okay? Like,
yeah. Specifically that era.
Man, like, what was that? That song, you know, that was like very intentionally written in that style. Like, that song was supposed to be like, you know, that was like an exercise in writing. Like,
I love that
song. Yeah, that's what that kind of was. That was actually, I think, the first song that I wrote that I was like kind of proud of.
Makes sense.
And yeah, so that was like more of like an exercise, and I really wanted to be like really, I guess, like overzealous with like the lyrics.
Right.
So, you know, I literally sat down with my friend Julian, and I'm like, yo, I need your help brainstorming a bunch of like really silly lyrics that we're gonna make. That I want you to help me.
Very like front bottoms-esque, very descriptive and out there, if you will.
Yeah. That was just for Life's Okay. Back in high school. Shoot, what's I say? We literally like sat down and just kind of like listed off a whole bunch of rhymes. And that one friend Julian, he was the original singer on this demo version that I had on my SoundCloud, which I don't know if you found, but
I found it.
You did?
Oh, I found it. I pick and choose my favorite moments.
Okay.
Because the truth of the matter is, I go through it and I listen to it all, and I'm not going to tell you it's good if it's not, because if it's not, then I'm just not going to talk about it.
That's fair. Yeah, the SoundCloud one is not that good.
But with that being said, you guys have numerous occasions of past works that have obvious, like, it's very clear that not only the skill but the songwriting is there, and I feel like obviously it came together in a much more fruitful way in the future. But in chronological order, for the sake of the pod, we're gonna go to the spinning wheel of drunkenness before we get into my favorite part.
I broke the thing off again, so it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, let's get some peanut butter jammed in the gears. Make that thing slow down a little bit, buddy.
It don't stop.
That was actually pretty slow.
Trivia.
What the heck is going on?
Trivia. Yeah, you guys weren't ready, were you?
Not ready.
Let's
Well,
go.
I do hope you like trivia.
I'm gonna grab a cold one though.
I like trivia when I know the answers.
What was Seether's original name from 1999 to 2002?
Creed.
I have no fucking idea.
Wait, what was the question?
What was Seether's original name from 1999 to 2002?
Seether?
Yep.
Hinder.
Ogbert the Nerd.
Ogbert the Nerd.
Dakota.
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 It actually was Ogbert the Nerd. It was Sauron Gas.
Really?
That was the
I
name
like
of the
that even
band.
better than Seether.
Sauron.
I actually like that a lot better, but I thought it was Sauron, like Lord of the Rings style, and it was. It's
That's what I meant.
S-A-R-O-N.
Oh, wait, no, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so it made me like it
Yeah.
less. It made me like it considerably less. What I want to talk about now, okay, so moving forward into the future, we don't have Shawn with us, so we're going to skip his part entirely.
Does that include the Harlem Shake Shut the Fuck Up remix?
Oh my God, you have no idea. We were going to go, but we can't go. I don't hate you. December 11th, 2020. So that is literally 9 months from when you guys were conceived online anyways as a band. I know you said you were working prior to that and you were jamming together, maybe working out some ideas. But that was your first like real foray into everybody like hearing about it and understanding that. So their opinion-wise, we'll save that one. What do you guys like most about this album, aside from the fact that obviously it kind of blasted you off into the next level?
It's green.
It is green, and it was taken from a hunting book.
It was.
I mean, it's the first album I've ever put out that I've ever been a part of, like a full length. So it's special to me for that reason.
Oh yeah.
So
I know you already know the answer is wrong, but I will also say that it was my first album.
Yeah, not true.
Not true, but this is my first time going into a studio and putting out an album.
Right. What do you guys think the best song is off I Don't Hate You?
Buddies.
Nope. That's actually a trivia question, and you're wrong.
What the heck? Otherwise,
I'm only talking
When
about
I think of albums, I think albums a lot of times have like a centerpiece where there's like one song that really defines like the rest of the album.
100%. 100%.
Honestly, I think it might be Fine.
That is definitely, that's one of them. Actually, out of the several that I picked though, Buddy's Light Line, Do It for Elio, Snail.
got you.
When you think about the songwriting, the lyricism of those, I can't help but I kept coming back to this phrase over and over and over again. Get sick in your driveway. I'm sorry things can't always go your way. You'll never know how much this means to me. Now, thinking of that from an outside view, you picture you bring this girl home, this guy home, and you drop him off. It can't be how you describe it, and it can't be a fantasy, because the reality of it is that you got sick and you threw up all over their front fucking yard. And in that lyricism, you maintain a level of realism and just absolute like heartbreaking astonishment that is very hard to hit. So what was the inspiration? Do you guys know what I'm referring to? What lyrics I'm referring to anyways?
Yeah, I think so. From Elio?
Right, of course. And what do you guys? So that seemed to be, at least in my opinion, one of the most centered tracks. That was a song that I saw a lot of people going back to. I saw a lot of people talking about. What do you guys think separates that song from the rest of the songs?
I think Do It for Elio is a very striking moment on the album where I was kind of afraid that we would end up in that second track kind of syndrome. However, I'm kind of glad it is, because it is a very poignant song in terms of like writing and whatnot, because it is a very emotional track, at least for me. Like,
I'm gonna be there in an hour. I'm sorry, he's yelling at me. My
you're
brother's
totally
leaving.
fine.
He doesn't
Bye.
get through the podcast as a co-host of the Gods. I guess that's a personal thing.
Cheers, Peach.
No, but you need to yell more is what we're getting at. Yell. Just let it all out. Let the rats out, if you will.
Yeah, I think it's just like a very like powerful moment on the album.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I think like there's actually a point that Ross brought up earlier in a other thing we did where we were talking about the on the back of the album, like the actual LP in the track listing, there's a scribble right before Buddy's Light Lime. And I think that like for me that was just like a weird artistic choice that I wanted to do. But like in terms of thematically with the album, it's like Getting the Robot and Do It for Ilya are like their own separate moment leading into everything else.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
The album sort of starts again.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys did it right with the intro.
Yeah.
Like it's very difficult to hear that intro track and not, at least if you're interested in the style of music, if you hear the fucking intro, you're going to be like, okay, all right, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to go head first and take a swim, if you will.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, just grabbing the attention, just running with it.
But
Good girl.
Buddy's Light Line.
Hey, sit. Good girl.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
With
Shoot.
something with an outrageous title like that.
Oh, no way.
With just an exuberant title, if you will.
It's a Grammy-winning.
How do you get away? How do you compromise in your own brain the lyric? I'm wasting my fucking time. Pass me a fucking blime.
That's a real event.
How
That
do
happened.
I do right by you when I can't do anything right?
Hell yeah.
That's a real moment. That
How do
actually
you
happened.
justify? Okay, but how you want us to see this title of a song and be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna go to the hat store. But then you dabble back this way, and then you see the lyricism of this, and it's so. I mean, that hurts. That hurts a lot. There's something about that is so strikingly personal, and something that really just tears you apart from the inside out. And you guys seem to conjoin that in like a surprising way, if I'm honest.
An orchestra.
Well, Buddy's Light Lime had to be named Buddy's Light Lime. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it because it
They
had
are
to do-
delicious.
What?
I said they are fucking delicious.
Do you guys know the original
They go down
title?
so easy. Well,
Delicious.
first of all, this is like the preferred drink of our like friend group. Like we
Okay.
have a friend group, and like when we all hang out, we drink wine
Slimes, blimes. Hell yeah.
because it's like $7.99 for a 6-pack, and it's like an okay beer. But Buddy's was the name of like one of my best friend's venues. They ran a house up in Albany called Buddy's. And there have been multiple attempts. Well, not attempts. Multiple times where I've gone up there. What up?
I got some video, you guys there.
Yeah. Wait, you have videos?
Oh, I have video.
That's
video, I got
interesting. I didn't know that there were fucking videos.
Oh, there it is. You gotta dive on in. You gotta some video in too deep.
Yeah. Okay. So my one of my best friends, Jay, they had a house venue called Buddy's, and I would go there all the time. Last winter, and the song was written about one of those times when I was up there, and we were just sitting there getting drunk, and I was really upset. So we drank wine. I mean, I hate to break it down so simple, but like,
hey, that's
screaming our lungs out. But the reality was, it was me looking like sitting on a couch like this,
Yeah.
looking really fucking sad, and just being like, "Pass me another blind."
There you go. So where are you guys right now? You're all in separate places, or?
Yeah, I'm in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I'm in Keyport.
I'm in my bedroom.
Renzo won't disclose his location, but we'll say somewhere in like Colorado.
I like it.
I'll buy it.
So, quote, it begins at a party and it ends at a funeral. Everything in between is a pretty long story. It's got to mean something.
That's the album, baby.
Realistically, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna pass you a little daisy. That is about as deep as it gets, and I may have shed a thug tear or two.
Oh shit!
What an amazing tagline, though. Is that really what you guys were thinking about while you were recording this?
Yeah.
We were thinking a lot of things.
Just many different thoughts culminating in the force that is I Don't Hate You.
Well, the fun part about I Don't Hate You is it took so long to record just because COVID and the restrictions of things and yada yada blah blah blah. Where like when we settled on the album being done, it wasn't like it's done. It was me, Ross, Renzo, and Shawn just being like, fuck, fine, it's done.
Yeah.
Where like we had other things, we had some other things, and had all these little ideas and stuff. But like it got to a point where like we had a lot of shit, and we were just like, all right, we got to call it quits before we like kill each other.
Did you guys expect it to be as popular as it was?
No,
No.
not at all.
It took on a life of its own. I think you guys did really well just in the naming and like all the internet pieces that you need to put together. You guys kind of did it in the right section, which probably had a lot to do with it. But I mean, regardless of the promotion and the rollout, if the music isn't there, then it's not going to fucking do anything. So clearly you guys had a piece that you were working with. But this really only took you guys, I mean, what, 8 months, 9 months?
Well, I mean, if you consider that we wrote those songs like back in like three of those songs at least back in like early 2019, I don't know. It's a culmination of a project, but like when we actually like, I mean, recording wise, it was probably like 3 or 4 months, right?
Something like that, yeah.
October, from like July to October.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Jesus Christ, that's like a really small window.
That's
a very short time.
We put in hours.
And it seems that way because even before then, you guys were releasing singles at a pretty constant basis. I mean, especially for a band in the scene. I mean, in the scene, anyways, it doesn't seem like many people are just kind of putting singles out there in such a fashion. So you guys kind of, it seemed to get to that one and it worked out for you.
Well, we only had the 3-song EP for a long time, and it got to the point where it was almost like we had made more T-shirts than songs, and the reason why I don't know, kind of, I almost want to say we kind of rushed it out. We needed a reason to justify the existence of our
T-shirt empire.
Imagine just being like, yo, we need to have people believe that we're real, and then you put this out, and everybody's like, oh shit, who the fuck is this? And all of a sudden, like,
the moment I realized,
you're like, oh shit, I guess that worked.
The moment I realized it was too much was election day. We'd announced the album. So election day rolled around, and someone tweeted us a picture of them wearing one of our shirts at the polls.
Oh shit!
And I was like, I don't even remember putting that out.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, I'm so glad we have a fucking album coming out because, like, I'm looking at this kid's shirt and I'm like, I don't even remember putting this out. It was like a fucking, it was a shirt we made with like a fucking burger with a top hat saying like, "Real life entrepreneur."
It was. I know the picture you're talking about too.
Yeah, no, I completely forgot about it for like 4 seconds, and then like I saw the tweet, and I'm like, okay, thank God.
Oh, there we go. We've nailed it, boys. We've made it. What we're gonna do now, because the last part would have been going into Shawns Affairs, but I think we should.
Yeah.
You want to go into?
Let's just roast Shawn
here?
We speak for Shawn.
All right.
When I say the dedicated Shawn representative / historian.
When I say the quote, let's get drunk, stab some people, and piss on everything, what does that mean?
That does not sound like Shawn at all.
Is that like the EDM thing that he did?
It might be. I didn't say that, though.
I fucking wish Shawn was here. Oh, my God.
Oh
Well,
my God.
That's an important thing because that
That's
quote reminds me
right.
a lot of Hot Future. Kill people, burn shit, fuck school.
He can
I
see
think
this.
about those in the same light, if I'm being honest with you.
think Shawn
Shawn
was
is also quoted as saying, quote, 2 a.m. beers are not good for your mental stability.
That's gotta be
I
from,
keep
like,
forgetting how
20,
fucking
like, 14.
unhinged Shawn
That was
is.
about
gotta be some
8
old
years
post.
ago. He said that 8 years ago.
Eight?
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
I was gonna wait for the situation to bring him into this, but it seems as though most, if not all of you, love Coheed and Cambria.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Shawn got me into it. People tried to show me it when I was younger, and I would not have gotten into it like when I was in high school. But it just hit me at such a certain time. I don't know. I just got obsessed with it for a while.
Really?
It just hit you at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I don't know. It like
Do we
I
lose
don't know. It sinked its fangs into me. Like
That's
at a point where
important,
I was
though,
getting into,
man.
like,
If you don't hit it at the right time, then it doesn't fully it just doesn't encapsulate you the same way. Whereas if you were to hear it could be good music, but if you hear it at the wrong time, then it doesn't matter to you as much.
Of course, yeah.
Did we lose Matt on the live stream, or is it just mine?
Oh, I'm getting another beer.
Matt.
Okay.
We can't give away too much of the location. I got into Coheed when I was 11, I think.
Okay. And how old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Okay, so you got in about 13 years ago.
I had a friend who I used to spend a lot of summers up in upstate New York, and I had a friend who lived next door to me, and that's how I learned how to play guitar, because he would teach me how to play guitar, and he showed me in Keeping Secrets of Sound Earth 3. And I remember when that movie 9 came out in 2009, remember the Ragdoll movie?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That movie fucking rules. But Coheed did this fucking Welcome Home was the trailer of that movie. And I remember being
it was
12 I remember being 12 or 13, just being like, oh, I know that. And everything.
And you guys, it seems as though, obviously you being able to say that you bought a beer from your English teacher at one of their concerts, you guys have continued your fandom through at least a decent part of your adulthood.
Oh God, yeah. The thing is, I didn't really get into Coheed in terms of the lore and deep.
Am I losing them? Is that just me?
You
just kind of geek out about dumb shit.
You cut out for me for the last 5 to 10 seconds. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, totally. It wasn't until I started hanging out with Ross and Shawn more that I started getting into more the nerd stuff about it, the fucking lore and all that. And we would all get pumped up about it.
Yeah, that's
sick. And then when we went to go see the show together, we were all just yeah!
And it's just I think the deep cuts define, it's just all about the deep cuts for Coheed.
Oh, interesting. I love that, because most of the time when I fall in love with an artist, it has to do with the deep cuts.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't think judging a band by its singles is a fair way, because you need to have some sort of mainstream aspect in there. I don't know if that's the same way for everyone. Lee, what do you think? When it comes to listening to a full album, if you're going 1 to 15 or however many songs there may be, do you listen to the deep cuts, or are you mainly focused on the hits?
Well, yeah, no, I listen to every song, but sometimes, if there's a lot of songs on it just because it's another song, then you can tell for sure. So I prefer less songs that are quality. But
so quality
I listen
over
to all of them,
as they might say.
Yeah,
Vera,
if there's 15 really good songs, then yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, yeah, okay, but it seems like in a circumstance where there may be, especially nowadays, we're talking 2021, Jesus Mary. If we're going 24, 25 songs, is it really? Is it really imaginable to fill an album with 25 songs that are all going to be these accepted bangers? It seems like it's a streaming era thing.
Yeah.
They gotta be fucking good then. If you're,
if you're gonna put that many songs.
I will say, for incoming Coheed and Cambria fans, Jesse's Girl 2 is a perfectly fine way to enter Coheed and Cambria.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna Ross can agree with me. Jesse's Girl 2 fucking rules.
It's an awesome song.
Before we go into another spin the wheel, though, which one of you claim to be a Shawn Affairs specialist? If you
That'd be Ross.
Probably.
I probably know the most about Shawn, but he's such an elusive figure. It's like,
What do you think his favorite Linkin Park song is?
I
He
mean,
loves Linkin Park.
if I knew Linkin Park better, I'd probably have a better guess as to what
Okay,
Shawn's
all right.
favorite
That's fair. That's the only cop out I will accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
so what it is-
motherfucker loves Linkin Park.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Maddie, do you know Linkin Park better than I do?
I'm gonna say, in terms of Shawn, I'm going to say it's probably not going to be a single off of Hybrid Theory.
Exactly.
But it's definitely something off of Hybrid Theory. I'm going to say Forgotten.
Oh, what an amazing song. I love that song, dude.
From the top to the
That seems like a very Shawn song to be into, where Shawn would be like, guys, I just like it.
Look.
God.
Yeah.
I would take that answer right away. I fucking love that song.
Oh no, I will.
But like, it would be the
I
whole
would take that
hand
answer right away.
Guys, it's just a good song.
God.
It's
Song
a
fucking whales.
great song. While we're at it though, R.I.P. Chester. Before we hit this spin of the wheel though, fuck SeaWorld. Can we all agree of the
fuck
statement of
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Fuck SeaWorld.
Fuck SeaWorld.
Fuck
Fuck
SeaWorld.
Fuck
Can we get
SeaWorld.
double middle fingers from everybody in the can? We're gonna use this as a clip art. Fuck SeaWorld. Fuck SeaWorld. Fuck SeaWorld. We don't agree with the abuse of animals in any way, shape, or form.
Free Shamu.
Free.
Well, I mean, apparently there's been like numerous Shamus, which is like
Free all the
Free all of them.
fucking news to
Free
me.
all the Shamus.
I didn't know that at all, dude. I mean, okay, to be fair, I don't know how many years whales live. So I guess that's kind of like just something I should learn.
They're
Naturally.
supposed to live like 20-something. I think SeaWorld animals have a life expectancy of like 4 years.
I thought they were gonna, dude. I thought whales were like 100 years old, like turtles.
Naturally.
I mean, that could be true too. I don't know.
Naturally, I think they live up to like 80, 90 years if they're not
Whoa.
killed by
In the ocean,
I
coasting their way.
if they're not if
Krill.
they die naturally, I'm pretty sure it's like 80, 90 years.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
That's too long.
That's fair.
Female, 29 years in captivity. Male, 17 years in captivity.
It's
captivity?
I can get behind that. What are you gonna do for
You're talking like a 60-year gap between in captivity as opposed to not.
Oh, I don't know what I can find out.
Look at like this natural blue whale life expectancy.
Oh,
Man, we gotta shut
90 years is too
SeaWorld
long.
orcas live in the wild.
Guys, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Shawn is
Crap, dude, you were
screaming
right.
This.
Wild females can live
Man.
up to
Sean is
50.
screaming this right now.
I think he's screaming this chat.
This is not how the podcast is meant to be, Sean. We had so many
Sean,
things.
Sean,
enter voice chat, you fucking coward.
Sean,
How long
the
did-
link is in the group chat.
I was going to expose you on stream regardless.
You're
How
missing
much-
the fucking roast. Get in here, you fucking coward.
Insanity. How dare he?
Is that what the stream is? I thought that was one of y'all.
I thought that was one of you guys. I actually thought that was you
It
guys.
is. It's Shawn.
Okay, so we've done a couple interviews where Shawn doesn't have his camera on, so like he'll just enter an MS Paint window and just make his mouth move.
Oh my god.
Oh
What is he
my
doing? Is he
God.
like speed running like Fortnite or
I
something?
mean, can he hear me? Can he get on stream? There were so many things,
We
but if
sent
not,
a
it's
link
fine.
to the
We move
Discord
on.
to him.
Yeah, we can link it to him. Absolutely.
We already sent the link.
Oh, okay. Then he's just. How dare you?
They are too large to be in captivity.
They.
Thank you.
All right.
That is the
89
strongest, most
the
simple
whale.
message possible you could.
Well, then
transcribe
I
about
guess
SeaWorld.
we'll have to move on then. Let's go to one more spin of the wheel, and then we're gonna get into the trivia and the drinking games.
We don't want to bash
Let's
SeaWorld
go.
for too long.
Damn, we've already been going for over an hour.
Spin it.
Holy moly!
Let's go all night.
Two bands,
goes-
one choice.
Oh,
Spin the
two bands.
wheel.
One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I give you guys two bands. You make one choice amongst each other. If you cannot decide, you must drink. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I agree.
Cream or Def Leppard?
Did you say cream?
Def Leppard.
Cream.
Cream easily.
Def
Wait,
Leppard.
actually,
easily.
He said Def Leppard. This is the
Cream
beauty of it.
sucks.
This
Def
is the
Leppard
beauty.
fucking rules.
I love it. This is the beauty of it.
Name 2
I-
Def
what I
Leppard
was-
songs, Maddie.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
yeah, no, okay. I do have to say though, Photograph is the only good Def Leppard song. That song is like low key kind of
Def
a banger.
Leppard has a
It has
cool
like
logo.
5 key changes.
Def Leppard has
Cream
a fucking...
rules.
They have a cool.
Here- okay.
Dude, Cream has
okay.
Jack
Hold
Bruce
on,
and
hold
Ginger
on.
Baker, and
I
that
thought Cream
whoever that
had
guitarist
Hold
is.
on.
Hold on.
Yo,
Eric
Yo.
Clapton.
wait, dude, no. He kind of looks like
Wait,
Eric
no, he
Clapton.
didn't. Wait,
Hold on.
Cream.
Does he?
Yo, the
Which
guitarist
band
of
is
Cream
again?
He looks just like him.
He looks just like Eric Clapton.
Hold
What's
on.
his name though? I don't think.
Wait, is Cream the band with Eric Clapton in it?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
It may
Def
be.
Leppard. Def fucking Leppard.
that's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
I was thinking
It
of a
seems-
band.
It
I was
seems the
thinking of
opinions have
Squeeze.
switched, actually.
I was
Okay.
thinking of Squeeze.
Okay,
Not
fair.
the same
No,
band.
if it was
No.
Squeeze-
No. Cream is the band that did the Scrams side project with Aerosmith.
No, the fuck they did not.
No, fuck Eric Clapton.
You want to talk about fucking Scrams? You want to talk about fucking Scrams with me? Did you see what I did to myself today?
Oh my.
Oh,
you
shit. Oh,
Talk to me about fucking Scrams.
that tattoo.
God. Hold on, real quick. Booze and Tunes exclusive. Scrams.
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 Important. Cheers.
Let me tell you about my personal connection to Def Leppard.
Let's hear about it.
There was a kid in middle
You right
school
back.
who shoved me into a garbage can at lunch.
What the? F-
And like the teachers did nothing. Like a lunch lady watched it happen and then like looked away. But like I got pushed into one of those rolling garbage cans. And this kid was wearing a Def Leppard shirt that was like a picture of a building with like a sniper target on it. And like after being pushed to the ground and having my noggin knocked against a garbage can, I was like, that's a cool fucking shirt.
That's
And I
actually
stand
fucking,
by that in my 20s.
that's actually really fucking funny, especially when you can drag that out of such a negative experience, I would say.
Here's a
Excuse-
yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Def
Yeah.
Leppard. The
if
answer is
Def Leppard's
Leppard.
your
We don't
fucking
have-
jam.
Def
Wait.
Leppard, pro
We're
terrorism.
here.
But-
To that.
But
We're here, right here. I'm pointing at it one way or the other.
Oh,
Whoa.
He's
Why
got
do you have
them
so many
both.
Def Leppard records?
I'm here.
We're learning more things about each other tonight. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Def
that-
Leppard
That's what
is
it's about. Bringing everyone
pro-terrorism.
together.
Def Leppard is oh my,
Okay.
Damn.
my land. Might have to cut that one out, but amazing joke. Might have to cut that one out, but incredible joke.
Let it spin.
We're gonna spin.
Spin.
Oh my lord. All right.
Def Leppard.
You know
Def
it's a good
Leppard.
interview when you have to do a bunch
Wait, are
of
we-
cuts.
Wait. That was only two bands, one choice. We have two more.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
oh shit, my roommate just came home.
We
Yeah,
had a-
decided on this one.
We had
Wait,
so
wait,
many.
wait.
We had
Really
so
drunk.
many additive instances in that one that we have to go to more bands.
Let's
Some
go.
41 or no doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Oh
doubt.
shit. that was
Some
an easy one.
41, dude.
Why?
Because I don't
Literally
want no
why?
scrubs.
Oh my.
Yeah, but no. Some 41 is in ska.
I would actually-
Exactly.
Sonic
No
Youth.
doubt.
One
Gwen
isn't
Stefani
ska.
is
Don't make me whip out the trombone.
They're right. They're right.
Only due to Americana, I would
Oh.
pick Offspring. Not gonna lie.
Offspring?
What would you
From
pick?
what?
I would
That's
pick.
part of the question.
That one?
Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I said
Some
41.
41.
I'm sorry. Solely off of Chuck, I would pick some 41.
There we
That
go.
was-
terrible.
I
Okay.
kind of let it. I unfortunately let it stray the next bands that I was going to choose. So we're gonna have to move on to two others because we got some 41 real quick.
Where'd
I'm
the
gonna
Offspring
pick
come
one-
from?
I'm gonna pick one off the top. Well, the next one, the next question was gonna be that band that I had just mentioned there,
Oh.
and another one. But now we're gonna pick two others. The B-52s or 1975?
B-52s.
That's not even a
B-52s.
question.
Quick, I'm actually surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
I'm actually surprised.
Who do you think would have picked the 1975 out of that?
Out of you
There's
three?
There's a lot of people that love the 1975. I'm not.
I
one of
hate
them,
the 1975.
But I mean, just out of the three of us.
Out of the three, definitely you. Definitely you. I would
that was an easy one.
100%.
I'm fucking gay.
I love them. That's not like a diss. I love them. But we also have had bands talk to extensive levels about that band. So I would assume that was bigger, but it seems like you guys were quick on that one. So we actually you guys have agreed on 2 out of the 3 rounds. Let's try to get a perfect 3 for 3. But
No, we agreed on all 3 of them.
No, the first one you guys had a very clear. You had a very clear prediction.
Yeah.
No. I changed the answer once I realized what the band Cream.
Okay, all right.
I was still for Cream. I was still for Cream. I'm definitely for.
Okay, all right. So we have actually nailed the 2 bands, 1 choice. So here we go into the moments that really define men. They make gentlemen into large warriors, and they make the most serviceable of peons into kings. What year did Kind of Blue by Miles Davis come out?
Oh,
Renzo?
you're so lucky I'm in the band. 1959.
Yo, I was like, this motherfucker loves jazz. I'm throwing
The
this.
greatest all jazz made after 1959 is not real jazz. All jazz after 1959 is bad.
That is
You can tell it's an epic jazz moment when the mic starts going like.
Dude, this sounds like Pharaoh Sanders.
That's important, though. We need you guys. We need you guys to get emotive. Emotion.
I will buy that.
Yeah.
I will buy that too.
I would like
who
to
can't?
I will buy that too.
Can I reiterate one more time for our lovely guests at home?
Mhm.
All jazz after 1959 is bad.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Burnt.
That's heavy. I
Now
guess
how you feel? What are you gonna do about it?
I'll take it.
But are the Foo Fighters Jazz? No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Who came up with the name Led Zeppelin?
I think I know. I think Jimmy Page did, maybe. But I know the story.
John Paul Jones.
Nope.
It was originally the New Yardbirds, right?
So the name was the name. I will give this hint. It was derived from a conversation that members of Zeppelin had with members of another band.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the names of the members of the other band.
Was it Iron Butterfly, the other band, or something?
It was not.
It was not.
Iron Butterfly's a cool band, though.
They are.
Iron Butterfly actually has some jams.
That's a good name too.
Yeah. I know the lore, but I don't know who exactly came up with the name.
So supposedly, and according to record, we can believe that John Entwistle and Keith Moon of The Who had said that it will go off like a Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
And the name was accepted so quickly through both Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones that they had brought it to Robert Plant and said, this is the name. If it's not, we leave. Because they were some hard-headed motherfuckers. And that's how you need your rock band to be, buddy.
Counter question.
Yep.
There it is.
I'm not a Led Zeppelin fan. I've never been into Led Zeppelin at any point in my life.
Oh, okay.
Did Led Zeppelin have an album cover with the Hindenburg?
Yeah.
No, it was oh my god. There was something about that though. God damn it.
Isn't that Zeppelin 1?
Yeah.
It was
Zeppelin 1 does have the
They
Hindenburg.
Wasn't
have
it the back cover though?
It was on the cover of one of them.
Was it?
I think it was Led Zeppelin 1 with the Zeppelin that was like that burst into flames or something.
Yeah.
It was
Cover of the
yeah,
album.
no, you're definitely right on the Hindenburg. I thought it was the back cover though. But
the first riff I ever learned on guitar was actually 2 songs. I learned In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3 by Coheed and Cambria, and I learned a Led Zeppelin riff. And I think it was The Ocean.
Oh.
Brown, 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 brown.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got it.
there it is. There it is.
He's got
Is that Zeppelin 1's cover?
Yeah, it's the front cover.
Okay.
Okay, my bad. I apologize. I don't actually. I'll let that be known. I'm not the biggest Zeppelin fan in the world, but I did think that story was
cool.
awesome.
It's not cool to be a Zeppelin fan. You can be a fan of Kobe.
It's not anymore. Not
They
anymore.
invented
It was never
heaven,
cool.
dude.
It was cool.
Just listen to
It
Kobe.
was cool in the early 2000s when the internet wasn't like a real thing and people couldn't flaunt their amazing pieces of Led Zeppelin history on the internet every day.
Let me get something straight as the key homosexual of the call.
Oh, there it is.
Iron Maiden, cool band. That's a band that you can get cool into. Led Zeppelin, meh.
Ballsy, man.
Iron Maiden got riffs after riffs after riffs after riffs.
Ooh.
And they wear tight pants.
That's an interesting. Rolling Stones or Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I can't get into Iron Maiden. I don't really like.
I heard
early Maiden.
If you're gonna go straight,
if
you're gonna go straight dance, we had to bring up the Rolling Stones.
The bassist or something of Iron Maiden has like a private jet, and that's how they fly to all their shows.
Oh, really? I can't even. There's no thought to that whatsoever. Which
that's
famous?
Ogbert's gonna do it next year.
That's how it.
What was it? Y'all
actually should be, honestly.
This is me giving explicit permission when we get all the royalties. Finally, y'all can ride in the jet.
Yeah, you guys are
I like that. How about we seal this deal now? When you guys go back on tour, all three of us meet up and we do a live podcast. How about that?
100%.
Where are you?
Yes.
So Andrew with the glasses, not me with the glasses, obviously, is in Massachusetts. Lee Wargo with the wheel is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and me with the glasses is Phoenix, Arizona. But I am
wow. How did y'all meet?
Well, I've known Andrew from Massachusetts. I met him in like freshman year. I grew up. I moved across the country in the middle of the pandemic by myself. I drove the whole country to come out to the desert.
Shit.
It was a great time. I listened to Dogleg the whole way. It was a big story.
Fuck yeah. Dogleg fucking rule.
I needed something that would make me drive 150 everywhere I went. And by the end of Melee, it was more or less just like, okay, I'm going to play it from the beginning again if I don't have an aneurysm. That was what I was
doing. Isn't that record like 30 minutes? How long?
Oh my God. I must have played it for 30,000. If it's 30. It doesn't even wait.
Dog, that album, like front to back, fucking like just a punch to the face. Ender.
We have a dog. We have a dog like
so
lover in
good.
our midst. We're gonna give a booze and tune shout out to Dogleg real quick.
Yeah.
We played with them last summer.
Our first guest podcast ever. Dogleg.
We played with them last summer in a storage locker.
Oh, I know.
That shit fucking. That shit was fucking insane. You
guys actually played a show with Dogleg and Worst Party Ever at the same time before either of them were really like anything at all.
That show fucking ruled.
I believe it did because we are huge fans of all of you guys. There was actually one band on that bill that I did not know at all. But
what was
Oh, okay.
Say the name anyway.
I didn't know. I had no idea. I saw the name.
anyway.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make the executive decision. You're gonna move on from that one. It seems like a.
Wait, I want to know. I want to know this.
I'll message you afterwards.
Oh.
Let's just say the show was fucking great. We opened.
Were they bad?
Then came the Worst Party Ever. Then went Dogleg, and then everybody left.
Oh,
Oh shit!
And the person who's gonna get mad at me the most about that take wasn't even in the fucking band at that point, so no free clout.
No free clout.
No free clout. Fuck it. I'm over it.
Before we get back into trivia, what do you guys remember the most about the Mover Shaker tour? Because as I'm sure you guys all know, Mover Shaker has just broken up.
Rest in peace. They fucking ruled.
Mover Shaker was the shit. Me and Andrew actually saw them live at least once, maybe twice, I think.
I think it was just once.
Just the once? They were with P Daddy and Mom Jeans.
Yeah.
Shout out Corey from P Daddy. They joined us 2 weeks ago.
I've heard he's nice.
Oh, he's a very nice kid.
He's
Very
really
nice.
nice.
Incredibly nice.
No, this has been the best interview we've done so far.
And that's 4 for 4. 5 for 5. I don't know. We're fucking numbers and shit. Every single band we have interviewed has said that, and it means the world to us. You guys are the ill.
Because y'all fucking rule. Y'all are
Yeah,
just
no.
like straight up like just fucking homies. I love
This
it.
is the best podcast.
This is so much fun.
All right. Which famous lead singer earned $8 an hour by smoking cigarettes?
Me.
Earned?
I wish. I wish you did. I do.
Probably Post Malone.
Axl Rose.
Yes, Axl
Oh,
Rose.
Damn.
How the
Wait, was
That's
that
a good.
actually
That's a
him?
Yeah.
good guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, I pulled it out of my ass. I had no idea.
Wait, was it really?
I don't know if you're Googling these questions, Renzo.
No,
I had no
I
idea.
will lose it.
no, I'm
I'm
buying
not
that.
Googling anything. I mean, that just kind of sounded like a remotely Axl thing.
That
to
does
do.
sound like a fucking. That does sound. To be fair, if you didn't say Axl Rose, it would have said Slash.
I'll give that one.
Okay, I
Yeah.
guess that's also kind of fair. I did say lead singer, but they're on the same fame level, one way or the other.
Wait, wait, was it Slash or
Because
Axl?
like, name the fucking
Very-
drummer of Guns N' Roses.
Wait, it was Axl you said?
Who's Axel?
Oh,
The
okay.
drummer-
Cool.
Yeah, it was. The drummer was
Let's
Matt.
Go.
The drummer was Matt. Matt Duffy.
No, Matt Sorum.
Matt
Yeah,
It was
Sorum.
just like
Drummer.
no Slash, no
Duff
Axl
Mc-
Rose.
Duff McKagan
Duff
is the
McKagan.
bassist.
Okay,
He's
I'm
the
mixing the.
bassist.
Yeah.
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 All right. What was Nirvana's first record label?
Sunny Directions.
Something with poop in the name.
Oh, you're actually like closer than you want to be.
Oh my god. So I went to Seattle last year and went to a Nirvana exhibit.
They
And
have a,
just
wait,
fucking
wait,
hated
wait, wait.
Nirvana.
Oh, they gotta.
God.
They have a Nirvana exhibit.
They have to.
All right. Okay. I guess they could just be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but
There's
whatever.
a museum in Seattle called the Museum of Pop Culture. And that whole exhibit about Nirvana, and it just made me hate Nirvana.
Like you didn't already.
I
hated Nirvana to begin with.
I will say that.
I became very-
Nirvana
I'm
has
very
one
distant.
good song.
Oh, that is a ballsy statement. Elaborate.
It Smells
What
Like
is it?
Teen Spirit. It's the best one. It's pop shit.
That's the only good one.
That,
right.
I will outright say that that's their only good song because it's hook shit.
This is like the Algernon bit.
Oh my God.
No, the Algernon bit rules.
I brought this up like 2 weeks ago. Algernon Cadwallader, and nobody knew who it was, and I was like stunned.
No. Okay,
That's
so
exactly what the
Algernon
bit is.
Cadwallader bit is
Nobody-
me pretending I don't know who Algernon Cadwallader is,
Ah,
and then having someone explain it to me.
okay. That's your bit, huh? That's the one.
There's
that-
a lot of bits, but like that's like a recent one.
How
Because-
dare you?
There have been many times I've been at basement shows where like ask me if I know who Algernon Cadwallader is. I'm like, no, who is that? And like have them frustratingly
life,
explain to me. Another
All
one
right,
is
but-
snowing. I like to say I don't know who snowing is,
Oh, tell
just so
him.
I have someone explain it to me, and I just go there like,
How dare you?
oh,
Before we go heavy into the trivia and drinking games, I need to ask Ross one thing, and then I'm gonna go take a whiz.
I
what
took
it-
a whiz too.
Why
So-
would you
Yeah, I
take
do
a
too.
picture in front of the donut sign?
Say again?
Why would you take a picture in front of a donut sign?
Cause
How dare
fucking
you?
why wouldn't I?
oh,
First of all, I love donuts.
It seems
Simpsons. I was at Simpsons World.
I bet you were.
Why the
And I just had
fuck
a
wouldn't
Duff-
he, dude?
I just
That's
had an
fucking
$11
cool.
Duff, which I'm pretty sure was like a Miller Lite. And
Yeah.
I had to get a picture in front of the donuts. Like, if there was gonna be one iconic thing that speaks to me, it's gotta be
That would be the one. That would be the one.
go.
And we are back with Booze and Tunes.
Go.
We are going absolutely yammer sauce right now. it's been a great night. What we want to do now is extend the trivia game to the lyrics game. I say a quote, you guys tell me what band it is. If you can tell me the song, you win immediately. But if you can just tell me the band, I'll still give you the win.
Okay.
Every thought that I repent. There's another chip you haven't spent, and you're losing them all in. Where do we begin to get clean again?
What is that, fucking khaki cuffs?
Nope.
Dude, you stumped the shit out of me with these. So me and
The best part about this is that Andrew absolutely knows what song it is.
me and Lee both are playing too, but we're also both too.
That's Rush.
2112.
Wow.
Wait, was I right?
No, it's not. It's Third Eye Blind, God of Wine.
Close enough.
Same idea, really.
Pain in my ass, dude.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours first.
Rise again.
Let's compare scars.
Swing life
I'll
away.
tell you. Oh, he knew before it was even over.
Damn.
Let's
Wait,
go.
it was-
I knew that one too.
Gotta give it up for that one. That was heavy. Good shit. Good
Rise
shit.
again, swing life away.
Let's go.
Good God. You're coming up with reasons. Good God. You're dragging it out. Good God. It's the changing of the seasons.
Oh shit.
Shit.
And
What?
Oh.
Can you say it
Oh,
with a different accent?
Remedy.
No, you're close though.
Fuck.
Good God. You're coming up with reasons. Good God. You're dragging it out.
And he
Good.
did in an Australian
God.
accent.
It's the changing of the seasons.
The next line. You're such a fucking hypocrite.
Oh.
I don't know the song though. I don't know the song.
Oh my
dude.
god.
Is it an Australian?
this is
band?
hard.
It's not. He's just being a dickhead.
I thought there was
AC/DC.
That's the Australian band, not an Australian band. That actually, it counts a lot more when you're talking about Australia if you bring up Akadaka.
Yes, Akadaka. Love that.
I don't know, dude.
All right, help me
Is
out
it-
a little bit.
is it
this
Paramore?
is this like a grocery store song or is this like a pop punk song?
It's okay. So I worked at Verizon inside of a BJ's for years, and they played it daily.
Dude.
Okay, so it's grocery store core.
Kinda, yeah, pretty
Grocery
much.
Store core.
Grocery
God.
store. Hey,
It's
Madison,
Sarah
do
Bareilles.
It's
you
not.
work at a grocery store as head of customer service?
That was me.
I
Is it not-
like to hit it with certain things at certain timing.
Is it
You
not
were
Paramore?
very concerned about losing your $8 an hour position.
Fuck you.
We're clipping the shit out of that. We're clipping the shit out of that.
Fuck ShopRite.
Oh man, fuck ShopRite. One time. Fuck ShopRite.
He's got
Oh
some.
man.
Oh my god.
So if everybody's gonna give up on that one, it was "Fake It" by Seether.
Yeah, you really like Seether, don't you?
No, that was the only one that we've gone through with Seether.
No, but you mentioned Seether before and what their
I
original
can't get over that. Holy shit.
Did I? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically, I'll give you the truth behind that. My brother is a huge Seether fan, and since he's here from Boston, he was like, "Yo, let me help you out with the trivia and shit." And he just loves
Okay,
fucking
Seether.
Seether. He just fucking loves Seether. There's really not much more to it.
I
All right,
Dude,
let's
My favorite
talk
little
about your
Seether
hair and how it's grown, and how we know that we're not getting anywhere.
sorority noise.
Wrong.
Cut it out.
Fuck.
Let's talk about your hair and how it's grown, and how we know that we're not getting anywhere.
That Third Eye Blind?
It's like Have Mercy
It's
or
not.
something.
Ironically, this is one that came from my brother, but my roommate also knew it instantly, so I figured it was much more popular than I had assumed because I don't even know what it is.
No, I know exactly what the song is. Hold on.
I have no idea.
No
You
idea.
Google it. I'm gonna be very upset.
Is the word mercy in it? Have mercy, mercy.
Yeah, that's the name of the band. Have Mercy.
Have mercy. Okay.
The name of the song is "Let's Talk About Your Hair."
Dude, I wish I was better at trivia.
Let's go.
Well, oh no, we have plenty more. But before we get back into it,
I'm better
Wargo,
with
I need
trivia when I know the answers.
let's spin that wheel, buddy.
Spin that wheel.
What do we got? 1, 2,
Spin
3,
the
4,
wheel.
5, 6. All right, we need Matt back on the game so we can take part in the last game.
I'm here. No,
How dare
while
you?
the wheel is spinning. Want to see a piece of?
Oh my.
Want to see a piece of Ogbert memorabilia?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of.
exclusive.
Let's go.
You don't want
Since we brought up ShopRite, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh.
This is
I'm
Style.
gonna enter this.
If y'all could name the show that this came from,
No
I
way.
will drink one of these completely to the bottom.
February 23rd, 2019.
God, how? Literally,
Was that
fucking
it?
How? How the fuck did you know that?
Yes.
Because I know my god,
How did you know that?
Who's in tunes?
Do you know how many times I fucking had to Google all of your names and exclude the show that everybody asks about, which I will not reference because it's not funny anymore, to get around the guidelines that the internet has placed on you guys? I take
How the fuck
pride.
did you know the exact date?
Oh, you'll never know.
No, let's
You
not
never-
talk
actually
about
the
it.
date?
Jesus Christ. All right, fuck. You get one fucking blind chug.
Well, actually, we actually all have
Hold on.
shotguns. So.
Oh shit, we all have to shotgun a beer? Jesus, Mary. You
I'll
guys
chug-
got what?
Bro, bottle.
I'll chug with you.
All right.
Oh,
Are you
he's chugging it.
okay.
He is chugging
If
it.
you're not oh my god. All right, well, you can match up with Maddie if you want to. If not, it's up to you. I'm gonna go get another can and I'm gonna start gunning.
Wait, was that actually? No way! I don't believe it.
And that was the exact
thing.
That was full.
Oh my god.
Damn. Nice.
No, but that was with Goose Ranger.
Nice. Yo, he fucking crushed it.
Maddie, that was his.
Hell
Goose
yeah, Maddie.
That was the exact
Yes!
fucking date.
with Goose Ranger, right?
That's
Fuck
fucking dope.
yeah, dude.
What?
Alright.
I have no fucking idea how the fuck you got that.
Lee, ready?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
even know
literally
what
the
the
date,
fuck you're even
Because I
talking about.
Yep,
literally
I'm
quit
ready.
my job that
You
day.
ready?
Wait,
You
ready?
Right
read
to
that-
the
you
show
read
that
about
I
that
played.
Yo,
Redley,
so
you
Played
ready?
the show and ripped my fucking uniform in half and threw it into the crowd.
Yeah. And,
Fuck.
yo, so you know how at weddings when the bride catches the bouquet of flowers, she becomes like, the next
Next to be wed.
She's lined
right?
up.
So I caught the shirt from Madison and I became the next drummer, Ogbert.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well, that's an exclusive.
That's
I
poetic.
would clink that on the can, but it's sideways.
I
and opened
cannot
it.
believe you fucking that's insane.
That's poetry in motion.
You guys are Ogbert the nerd. We have to know.
It's beautiful. All right.
Here's to the ceiling, boys. Time to get absolutely fucking torched. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tasty.
Oh my Lanta! I'm gonna die. Oh.
Maddie almost chugged back. Maddie almost just chugged back-to-back bottles. I see
my
you.
God.
I see
Yeah.
you. That was fucking. Oh, there it is. Yo,
Oh my Lanta.
I saw
Oh,
that.
man.
You are a species of beast we have not yet encountered.
Hey, I saw that. Hell yeah.
Oh my god! Thank God. Thank God it's booze this time and not weed. I was dying last week with Oso.
We were baked.
I was fucking losing it. I don't smoke weed like that, man. Ugh.
Is
However,
that dude beast?
Jade from Oso smokes more than most people I've seen in my life.
Does this mean I
God
need to chug
fucking
too?
speed.
Woo! Holy moly!
It's up to you.
I can't get over the fact you knew the exact fucking date. Holy
I'm really,
shit.
I'm really glad that I got you Like, I know I got you a couple other times, but it wasn't like super crazy. But I had that one sitting in the back of my domicile, if you will.
Yeah, no, that was
It's just
the
like,
show.
how did that specific piece of information come up in any Google search? I don't understand how that could be.
Didn't say it did, brother. You're Ogbert the nerd. We have to know.
That show was so important because my boss almost didn't let me go to that show.
Why
That was
not?
the $8 an hour fucking head of courtesy shift.
Right, and you were very, very, very adamant about not losing that position.
I dropped a fucking tour with Pep Rally for that fucking job. You're
That
supposed to
seems
play in
true.
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
No,
shout
we're-
out Lee.
no,
He's
no,
not
no.
here.
No. Hell no, we're not playing Pittsburgh.
Oh, Lee
We were
Wargo
almost
is.
gonna play Pittsburgh.
Who was?
No, I was saying Lee, who stood up and went to the bathroom. He is in Pittsburgh from Pittsburgh.
Oh.
I was gonna say, back in the day, OK Friends and Pep Rally were supposed to plan a weekender together, where I booked Philly and I was trying to book Pittsburgh, couldn't book Pittsburgh, couldn't get off the Philly show, dropped the Philly show, so Pep Rally went and played it as a 2-piece.
Ah.
Yeah,
And Ross
and then-
Ross, you played bass in OK Friends, correct?
I did, yes.
We know these things because you're Ogbert the nerd.
I played in
Full
it
length
for
coming out
the
2020.
for like the middle period of OK Friends because there was like
The
early
beginning
OK
period
Friends.
was very undocumented. I will say that much.
What'd you say?
The beginning period was very undocumented.
I didn't play bass in that part. That was
That was entirely me.
well no,
I-
there was no, but what about Ryan and Dom?
Doesn't exist.
All right.
Guys, I
Nope.
have some
There's no
unfortunate news.
documentation.
Oh
Here's the
no,
thing. You
Matt, what
played
is
a
it?
Fucking show.
That show was actually on March 2nd, 2019.
You made me
The
drink
show that we were talking about? No, it was not.
I know, I just looked it up. It was Demerue with
It was
Goose
what-
Ranger. I think you got the show correct, but it was
Okay.
the Demerue show with that Cool and Good and Goose Ranger played at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude, close enough
so-
though. Dude, that was like 8 days off, 10 days
Well,
off.
okay, but I pride myself in knowing exactly when it is. So
Yeah,
that
no, I
tears
don't-
me apart.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry to burst
so-
your bubble, but that was still insane. Like,
To,
because that was like right when that happened.
We're
To
still
build
gonna
more.
clip the shit out of that and act like I got you guys.
Yeah, no. Because honestly, I thought it happened in February. I don't like. It felt like it was February.
The
Okay,
pictures,
so-
the pictures that I'm referring to have. Wait, what? I'm sorry, Maddie. What were you gonna say?
Okay, so for lore,
Right.
I'm sure you already know this because
let's see.
you've already done enough research where you know about the fucking show where I quit ShopRite and then showed up.
I do.
I'm sure you know about the show that OK Friends played in 2016 that was supposed to be our last show. And the bill
I wasn't gonna
was
bring this up.
us, OK Friends, Hot Mulligan, Charmer, and then Halogens.
I wasn't gonna bring it up only because I felt like it wasn't right to just like place it in that same time period because it felt cheap.
No, the thing is, it's so fucking funny because it's like we played that show on a whim, and it was like me because I was sick of my bandmates at the time, and I was like, I'm calling it quits. It's just gonna be a solo project, and we played that show, and the show began with me and the drummer doing a trumpet and guitar intro.
Okay.
That was like this whole beautiful arrangement, and then I stopped it, and then I was like, all right, now we're gonna play a bunch of dumb shit. And then we played our regular set.
Now,
And then
how would you
then
categorize your
fucking Charmer and
experience
Hot Mulligan
visually
played, and then
with
Halogens
people?
played. And it was like regular normal bands like being good.
being good?
And then the summer later was when, like, that October after that show, I met Ross. And then I got Ross to play in OK Friends for a while. And we played a bunch of shows that summer together. And then summer 2018 came around, and then that's what happened with Ogbert and all that.
And it came out pretty quickly.
Maddie was supposed to fill in bass for the last Pep show.
To be fair, I showed up.
You did show up. No, we literally like went to the show just to be like, "Yo, sorry," like because our drummer bailed.
What an absolute loser! How dare he?
Exactly, dude. Honestly, there's no way that they're getting there's no way that they're watching, and if they get to this point, like, Jesus Christ,
I won't even give him.
Yeah, no, the Pep Rally broke up because the fucking drummer bailed him.
Yeah, just bail on the last show. I was just sick of this shit.
So me and Ross both decided, fuck this. I stopped doing OK Friends. Ross stopped doing Pep Rally, and then we both started doing Ogbert. On a shrug. And here's another thing. I don't know how much you might not have even gotten this. You've impressed me so far, but I'd be surprised if you got this. Do you know what Ogbert's original name was?
I didn't hear what you said.
Do you know what Ogbert's original name was?
Wait, is my sound off? What is happening?
Hello?
Hello? Yep.
You in?
Gotcha.
You got me? Do you know what
Can
Ogbert's original name was?
Am I off? What the hell?
I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with the mic. What were you saying?
No, you're totally fine. Okay, so you've gotten us pretty good so far. Do you know what Ogbert's original name was?
No, I don't.
Okay, so time for me to fill in the lore. So
Here we go.
Ogbert was supposed to play a show in August of 2018
Okay.
as Speak Fatigue,
Speak fatigue.
where for a second that was.
Oh my god, that's next level, bro. Continue. I do apologize.
So we had a bunch of songs ready to go, and we were slated to play a show.
No, we did not.
we had a few songs.
It was just
In the story.
It was just rats and 6 different keys.
No, we didn't even have rats. We had Mungus and Fine. That was it.
We had Mungus, we had Fine. We were supposed to have enough songs to play the show. We didn't. So it turned into an OK Friends show. Where it was because the drummer decided to get caught up with this fucking pop punk band. He couldn't show up in time.
Come on.
So it was just me and Ross on stage.
Original drummer,
playing
not me.
guitar and bass, making fucking fools of ourselves.
Matt had to let us know.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Different guy.
He's washing the slate clean. Continue.
So we were supposed to play a show and be a band at that point, but we were just like, not happening. So I was like, well, fuck it. OK Friends can do it. OK Friends did it. We were met with just fucking blank stares to like a crowd of like 10 people. And like Ross and I did this bit called like Joanne Crass ASMR where we played fucking like How Could I Breathe by Leanne Rimes or some shit like that. And like just whispered into the microphone.
Oh
it
my
fucking ruled. It was so fucking funny.
That might be
But,
the most
like,
hardcore exclusive we've gotten thus far.
The crowd just did not get it. Like, it was so fucking funny, but like no one else got it besides me and Ross just sitting there like in the middle of the fucking set.
We have gotten more Ogbert exclusives tonight than we have ever gotten from any band ever.
Right.
So we thank you so much for that. That
But
is
it's so
unbelievable.
fucking funny because like we did that and then we formed Ogbert and like got
That's fucking
Ogbert like
hilarious.
rolling and recording and shit. But like before that, it was like me and Ross just kind of like doing whatever.
How can I?
Where like we played the definitive last show.
You played what?
We played like a definitive last show. Like we had a last show.
Right.
And then we played that show.
Right.
JK, we're not going anywhere.
Played that one. And then it was like, you know what? Nah. It's just not what we're feeling right now.
No, because that was the last show. And like for me, I had like a process back then where I was like, well, people care about us enough. Where it's like we're not popular, but people care about us enough. So I listed like the keys for all the songs, and I was like, if you want to play with us, come on stage. 10 people show up.
That's funny as hell.
I had no idea what scope was.
At 10-person shows numerous times, so I know how that feels.
And like that was the last time we played in public.
Before.
And then Ogbert happened.
Right, okay.
Where when Ogbert happened, we put out our EP. Everyone knew the words, and the first show we played was 2 months after the EP came out. Everyone knew the words, and people were screaming along the words. So it was like we got like the fucking rush head start.
That's sick, dude.
Which
Do you think that maybe that was because of the bands you guys had been in previously?
No.
Or?
No.
No? Okay.
No. It was literally dumb luck.
Just absolute luck. All right. Before we get into the rest of the trivia and games, Lee Wargo, let's get a wheel spin.
Get that wheel.
Please no shotgun.
Please.
Dude.
Yep, I'm saying the same thing, dude.
I went top golfing with Peach today. I am hammered, dude. I have drank on a trivia.
Yeah.
All right, that works. Which album was the first to ever be pressed in a CD in the United States?
The Miles Davis album that Renzo loves.
It's not.
Something by Cher.
Elvis.
It's not also.
Thriller.
Also not that.
Sergeant Pepper.
Also wrong. It's about as stereotypical as an American album gets. I'll give you that hint.
American Pie.
You're close.
Born in the USA.
That's the one.
Really?
Oh, really?
Renzo's the
Bruce
trivia
Springsteen,
master.
baby. Bruce Springsteen. All right. Well, I guess we'll just segue into the next part.
Huh.
Still got this wristband on.
Born in the USA was the first CD pressed.
Ever in the United States.
What about in the world?
No, in the United States.
What about what was the CD in the world though?
What was the first CD ever pressed in the world?
Now we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
trivia.
It
Tune
was
in next time for Booze and Tunes.
my first album by Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
My first album.
If that honestly was the first one ever pressed in the world, I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't. It's a necessary piece of art that everybody in their lives should experience.
Dude,
Our
Bing
first-
Bong Zoo. That's the shit.
It's actually important.
Our first albums?
Is Maddie's mic not working? Is it just me?
No, I didn't hear anything.
No, Maddie's actually a mime.
Okay, thank you. I was like, dude, I'm losing.
Am I working? Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you are.
I was like, dude, I know for a fact he's talking right now, but I can't hear a word he's saying.
For y'all, what was the first CD that y'all ever owned?
That I ever owned, Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park.
Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, Blink-182.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
amazing.
I
love that
don't know
album.
what order they came in.
Siren Song of the Counterculture, Rise Against.
Oh, what? What? That was
Or
what year was that? It was like you were old. You definitely got you got something before that.
Actually, I
That's
take
a
that
good
back.
one. That's
you're
good.
right. You're right.
My
Good
first
shot.
album was the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack.
Spider-Man
Yo,
that's
2
pretty epic.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Good
I know
shot.
you guys. I know you guys like Spider-Man because it's in your tags a lot.
Yo, don't get us started on Spider-Man.
The Sam
Tobey
Raimi. the
Tobey
Sam
Maguire,
Raimi
Spider-Man
movies
2.
are-
Spider-Man do you
Spider-Man.
think was the best?
Say again?
Enter the
Which
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
No, where the rain.
Oh, everyone's talking at the same time.
Maddie's
The
frosted.
question.
Yeah.
Maddie got frosted.
Okay. I didn't. I was like, I couldn't see him moving or
Lot of
anything.
love for Spider-Man.
What I
Frozen
asked was, which was your favorite Spider-Man?
Champ.
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
Which movie?
Either
Spider-Man
one
2.
or two. One or
Two.
two.
Two will remain my favorite for an
Yeah,
eternity.
But you know what? 1 and 2, they're like two parts of the same movie.
Two's
Like,
Doctor
yeah.
Octo, right?
I just feel like
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, I was like, what year did 2 come out? Like 2002 or something?
2003 probably. Oh,
Four.
4.
no,
I was,
three.
so
three.
I was fucking like 8 or 9. The special effects
I
in
got a
that
great
movie,
story about
I
Spider-Man.
remember being in the theater and being like, oh, shit,
Yeah,
what is
right.
happening? It was a different level of movie experience for me.
One hand's in the popcorn, other hand's like.
Yeah, I think 2 had like I like the plot development in Spider-Man, but I really like Willem Dafoe movie.
All right. Willem Dafoe in general needs to be spoken about more.
100%.
Willem Dafoe
All-time
is
classic
fantastic.
actor. Top
Willem
tier
Dafoe.
I got a great story about Spider-Man 2, though.
Yeah.
I would. You know what? You shoot, buddy.
So, Spider-Man 2.
Huh?
I went to a summer camp when I was a child, and Spider-Man 2 came out. And my father, after picking me up from summer camp, told me that he needed me to come to the pool store to pick up some stuff for our pool.
Makes sense.
Okay.
He's cut out.
You're cutting out. You're cutting out.
Your sound's not working. What is happening with that? It's like the video is fine, but we can't hear him. I'm gonna mime what he's saying, and then if you could,
No.
What a great image.
I'm doing my best.
All right,
Maddie.
you got cut off after pool store. Still cut off though, unfortunately.
I don't like this bit anymore.
I think the video is frozen now. He's just an amazing still image of himself. That needs to be the cover. I just print screened that. That's too good.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hold on. We're gonna post that in the Discord so we can all agree on that one. That was far too
I think
good. There was a lot going on there. He was very excited to tell that Spider-Man 2 story.
Oh,
That's something
Hey.
there it is. And it is in general. That's you. That's you.
What a beautiful person.
Look at that. Just a beautiful man, dude. He's having trouble getting back. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
There it is.
Saw.
Can we not hear him still?
IPA. Dang.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
We good?
Yeah, oh, we're back. All right, continue your Spider-Man 2 story.
Okay, so I went to summer camp as a child.
That is awesome. What an adventure. We're back to Spider. We have to hear the story now. We have to.
This
Okay.
story is really important now.
okay.
Not that good.
So I went to go see. So I was going to the summer camp when I was a child. It was like provided by like the township or whatever. Where it was like there was like a playground in the neighborhood, and like a bunch of teenagers would come and watch the kids as they hang out at the playground.
That was it. That was all I had.
Why the fuck y'all laughing? What's so fucking funny?
Because of the amount of time that we spent.
Anticipation is at an all-time high. This story really needs to deliver.
Campground, right? People were camping and shit, right?
People are waiting outside my door right now. He's cut off again. God damn it!
Wait,
Can't hear you. Oh
maybe
my
it's because we're too loud. If we okay, try now.
He's getting a
No.
Maddie got destroyed
Are we good?
again. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody, let's all take a deep breath together. Breathing, everyone. Ready? On the count of 3, everyone breathe in. 1, 2, 3. All right. In time.
Is he back?
We don't hear you.
I hear Maddie now.
You hear him?
Oh,
You got like the bat hearing or something?
I can't hear anyone.
Yeah, because you're above 20,000 hertz.
It's sonar from like wherever he's going from. I don't understand how Maddie is the only one that we can hear.
I'm actually hiding behind Maddie's couch right now.
Oh my god. No. What'd you do to him?
Yo, Ross is so done with this shit. I was like, I want to go to bed.
We are having some technical difficulties. Ignore vocals.
Hey.
Get the fuck out. All right. If we need to work on getting the vocals back. But until then, we'll go back to the trivia so we can work towards something at least.
Yeah. Well, I think we could finish the Spider-Man story at a later
Well,
moment.
we'll leave the Spider-Man 2 story in an inevitable black hole.
God don't want us to know, man.
Yeah,
What is Elton John's birth name?
John.
Johnny Joe.
What? You say Elton Joe? How dare you?
Is Jonathan.
Elthony Jonathany.
It's Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
That's a way cooler name.
Wow.
It's
Are you fucking kidding
I
me?
don't know why he went for Elton John, to be honest with you.
He has
I would've
2
chosen
cool
Maurice.
first names.
He has several names. I just want to say. Where did the bass player of Green Day get his name?
What's his name?
Because he
Parents.
I know this one. I know this one.
His
Because
parents.
he would like mimic playing the bass all the time and go dun 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 dun.
There it is.
Really?
There it is. Ross nailed
Okay.
that one. He's back into it. He's understandably back into it at this point. What Beatles song is about murdering someone with a hammer?
Maxwell
This is a
Ross
Ross
Well,
question.
Silver Hammer.
Oh, that was
Deep Ogbert lore.
Which
Yo,
one?
this is deep Ogbert lore too.
A deep piece of Ogbert lore is the 2-hour recorded Zoom call of me and Renzo tier listing every Beatles album.
Oh my god.
No.
You have to get a
You want to
VOD.
know deep Ogbert lore?
I'll send you it. I'll email it. Send me an email to the Twitter. I'll
He's
email it to
back.
you.
Deep Ogbert lore is y'all and Jack Morris ranking states on which states look like guns more than other states.
Yes, that was an all-time tier list.
I forgot about that.
Florida, S tier.
God.
Oklahoma.
right.
S
We'll
tier.
end this
Colorado,
We'll end this
S
off
tier.
the best way we know how to, because we have actually been going for over 2 hours at this point. This might actually be our longest.
Hell
fucking-
yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Because we got a
Seriously.
lot of shit to say.
We want Maddie, Ross, and Matt to give us 30 seconds of pure, unfiltered realness, starting now with Matt Renzo. Go.
Realness.
I want you to give me what you got. I want you to give me the new. I want you to give me the old new. I want you to give me the old new. I want it all.
What's hot?
Is
What's
this
not?
supposed to be like a New Year's resolution or thing?
Yeah, that could be that.
You can treat it like that if you want to, but I want to hear what's going on with Ogbert the nerd.
What's going on with Ogbert? You know, this, I'm gonna be real with you. This is kind of the first time where I've had like, I just feel like all throughout my life, my musical successes just keep getting bigger and bigger, and I'm really grateful that I can find myself continuing to improve, continuing to just like make music that will make people happy or sad or cry or some kind of emotion. Yes.
That might be the best answer that we've ever received on our fucking end off podcast. Thank you.
Like honestly, like when I was in like, Cool and Good, like I thought like this is it. This is probably like the most popular my music's ever gonna be. And lo and behold, like, it just has like 15,000 plays. I know it's like nothing in the grand scheme of things, but it makes me happy. We want to continue doing what I'm doing.
That's
well,
awesome.
Honestly, all jokes aside, that is like exactly what we want to hear. So I'm gonna hear from Maddie real quick and see if he's got anything to top that. Maddie, the floor is yours. No.
Hold on.
We can hear you.
I want people to take from Ogbert the nerd, the band, the movie, I want people to be confident in doing whatever the fuck they do. Because I failed at so many projects before this project started. And I entered this project so shruggingly. And it's become the most successful thing that I've ever done artistically. And I just want to say, if you want to do a project, just fucking do it. Just plug the shit out of it. Don't take it too seriously, but just plug the shit out of it and be proud of it because it's yours. And it'll be fucking successful. Because that's literally what happened with Ogbert. I had zero expectations going into it, and it became one of the most successful things I've ever done. So if you take anything from Ogbert, understand that anyone can fucking do this.
These are the best little clips at the end that we have ever had. Ross, I hate to put the pressure on you, buddy, but it's on you to end it off for us. So you know what? You feel free. You take the stage.
Oh, shit.
Fuck KD! Fuck KD! Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think KD is a great basketball player.
So hard. I can't even believe it. We've been destroyed on our own stream by the.
Oh my god.
You could end a podcast more powerfully than I would like to know who you are.
We have been undermined and sabotaged.
Thank you guys so much for joining. Seriously, we collectively are huge fans, especially if I Don't Hate You. That obviously has gone absolutely berserk, and it's just please continue doing what you're doing. Don't change, and just like the brash and the honesty. It's like that's what people want to hear, and we are here for it 100,000%. So from Booze and Tunes as a whole, and myself as an individual, please continue what we're doing, and we thank you so much for being here and joining us tonight on Booze and Tunes.
We will continue under one circumstance. And that is that you allow us back on your show sometime.
I lit a candle for you. I'm not religious, but it felt true. God bless you.